morning. First, if you'll indulge me for a moment, as a representative of the Council for Older Adults, I want to welcome you here to our center, and thank you all for coming. And especially I want to thank the American Red Cross for allowing us to host this event this year. I've been coming to the Heroes Breakfast. I didn't realize this was the 10th year, but all the way back, the very first one, I've always enjoyed the opportunity to thank our everyday heroes here in our own community. And, but I'll tell you, I never, back in those early days at Ohio Wesleyan, I never imagined that someday we would have a facility, the council would have a facility that would allow us to host a great event like this. We've been really blessed, and I thank you and the community for this opportunity. Our facility, sometimes can be deceiving because it suggests that, and I think particularly for people that don't know us well or maybe come here for an event, you may think that this is what the council does. We manage that building there on Cheshire Road. And it's one of the reasons that we want to focus on the work and why the work of this year's older adult heroes, Mara and Donald Frey, are so important here in our community, and it illustrates what the council and our volunteers do every day, because our focus is really helping the most frail and vulnerable adults in our community remain living safely in their own homes with dignity. And it's not an exaggeration to say that the vast majority of those folks will never come to this facility. Don and Maura, if you would join me here on this stage. Don and Maura Frey have been delivering meals and reaching out to those folks in their own home and providing service to them for 20 years. They, on the good days and the not so good days, and even the bad days when you don't feel like getting out of bed or getting out of the house, they've been there for us. They not only deliver that hot, nutritious meal, but more importantly, they deliver a smile and sometimes a hug and the message that somebody cares for you. Cold weather, hot, humid weather, icy weather, rainy weather, snowy weather, they have always been there for us. They started volunteering with the small meals program out of Asbury Church 20 years ago, and then when that program was merged at Grady Hospital, our program there, they continued to volunteer and deliver meals. And then 5 years ago, when we opened this facility, they followed us out here, and they continued that commitment to helping those homebound clients understand that people care for them. I just want to give you a quick story to show you the impact that these folks have made in our community. They raise roses, and they like to do special things, and they like to make our clients feel special. And so every once in a while they would deliver roses along with the meals. And one day, Dawn shows up on the porch of an older homebound client, and as she comes to the door and she sees Don with his vase of roses, she gasps and starts to cry. And I think Don wonders if he's had something wrong? And she said, no, today's my birthday. And I didn't think that anybody remembered me. And all my friends are gone now. And I just didn't think anybody remembered. And Don gave her a big hug and reassured her that, yes, there are people that care about you. And that's, I think, a really an illustration of the kinds of things that these folks have done year after year, not only for the council, but for this community. And that's why I'm so proud to ask you to join me in congratulating the 2012 Older Adult Heroes, Don and Mara Frey.
Don and Mara Frey from Glen, Ohio, and we served meals or delivered meals for 20 years. And I honestly have to say it was our pleasure more than their pleasure. We got as much out of it by delivering the food with a smile and a hug as any of them ever got with the food we delivered.
And humble.